Now, my friends, we discuss the properties of rational number in chapter 1. So, we have already discussed three properties of rational numbers: uh, closure property, commutative property, and associative property. Now, number 4 is the role of 0 in the operation of rational numbers. So 2 is added to 0, the answer is 2. Minus 5 is added to 0, the answer is minus 5. 0 is added to 3 by 2, the answer is 3 by 2. So when you add 0 to any number, may it be whole number, may it be integer, or may it be rational number, the sum is again the same number. Okay, so in general, a plus 0 is equal to a, where a is a rational number. So if you add 0 to any rational number, the answer is always the same rational number. Okay, so 0 is called the identity for the addition of rational numbers. Okay, if 0 is added to any number, the addition will be the same rational number. So it is also called additive identity for the rational numbers. Addition of 0 to any number gives the same rational number, and this property of 0 is called the additive identity for the rational number. Now we move to the role of 1. Okay, 1 is also a rational number. So if 2 is multiplied to 1, the answer is 2. Look at it. Any whole number multiplied by 1. So 1 is multiplied to any whole number, the answer is the same whole number. 1 is multiplied to any integer, the answer is the same integer. 1 is multiplied to any rational number, the answer is the same rational number. So when you multiply any number, may it be rational, integer, or whole number, with 1, you get the same rational number as a product. So in general, a multiplied by 1 is equal to a, where a is any rational number. Any rational number is multiplied to 1, the answer is the same rational number. So 1 is called the multiplicative identity for the rational number. 0 is called the additive identity for the rational number, and 1 is called the multiplicative identity for the rational number. Now, sixth property, negative of a number, rather negative of a rational number. Okay, now whole number, see, 2 plus minus 2 is equal to 0. So minus 5 plus 5, the answer is 0. 3 by 2 plus minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So here 2 and minus 2 are negatives of each other, Similarly, minus 5 and 5 are negatives of each other. 3 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 are also negatives of each other. So in general, a plus minus a is equal to 0. If two numbers are added and the answer is 0, these two numbers are negatives of each other. So how can you make a number, how can you find the negative of any given number? You just have to change the sign of it. If 5 is there, minus 5 is the negative of 5. 7 is there, minus 7 is the negative of 7. 3 by 2 is there, minus 3 by 2 is the negative of given 3 by 2. Okay. So if two numbers are added and the answer is 0, then the two numbers are negatives of each other. Now reciprocals of a number. See, 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2. So 2 gets cancelled and 1 is the answer. Minus 5 multiplied by 1 upon minus 5. So this 2 will get cancelled and 1 is the answer. 3 upon 2 into 2 upon 3 will give you the product is equal to 1. So here 2 and 1 upon 2 are reciprocals of each other. They are reciprocals of each other. Okay, when they multiplied, the answer is 1. So how can you get the reciprocal of the given number? Just make the numerator denominator and denominator becomes the numerator and you get the reciprocal of the given number. So minus 5 and 1 upon minus 1 upon 5 are the reciprocals of each other. Similarly 3 by 2 and 2 by 3 are reciprocals of each other. Okay, reciprocals also known as multiplicative inverse. So reciprocals are multiplicative inverse of each other. So in general, a into 1 upon a is equal to 1. So when the product of two numbers is 1, then the two numbers are reciprocals of each other. Okay. Now the next is distributivity of multiplication over addition. Multiplication over addition. Look at it. 2 into 3 plus 5. Now we know that as per BODMAS rule, 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 into 2 will give you 16. Okay. But here we are going to use the distributivity property, distributivity of multiplication over addition. So here how it is, so multiplication is outside the bracket and in bracket there are two numbers having addition operation. Okay, now 2 multiplied to 3 plus 2 multiplied to 5. Okay, so 2 into 3 is equal to 6 plus 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. So we'll give you the answer. But look at it. So inverse process if you do, we will not get the correct answer. Look at it. If we think of addition, distributivity of addition over multiplication. 2 plus 3 into 5. So what's there? This is distributivity of addition over multiplication. Here it is multiplication over addition. The answer is correct. If we get the addition over multiplication. So will it be 2 plus 3 give you 2 plus 5? Okay, 2 plus 5 is equal to 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 into 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 5 7s are 35. Is it the correct answer according to BODMAS rule? Look at it. 3 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. But if you use the distributivity of addition over multiplication, you don't get the correct answer. So distributivity of multiplication over addition will give you the correct answer, and this is possible. Distributivity of multiplication over addition will give you the correct answer, and you can use it by simplifying. Okay, when you simplify, but distributivity of addition over multiplication will not give you the correct answer. Okay. So we can think of other numbers also. 3 by 5 into 2 by 3 plus 7 upon 2. So look at it, 3 by 5 into 2 upon 3 plus 3 by 5 into 7 upon 2. So this number is multiplied to both. Okay, first time 3 by 5 into 2 by 3, and addition sign will be here outside the bracket, and second time 3 by 5 into 7 by 2. So what you have to do, you have to multiply this 2 first, then to this one, and then you can add the answer, and you can add the product of these two to get the correct answer. Okay, so this is the distributivity of multiplication over addition, and we can use it. Now exercise 1.1, question number 1. Using appropriate property, find. So we have to find the answer for these two questions. Okay, now see, minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 upon 2 minus 3 by 2 into 1 by 6. So no brackets are given. So as per BODMAS rule, we have to use multiplication, bracket, or division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So multiplication will be used first. So minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5, okay, plus 5.2 minus 3 by 2 into 1 by 6, multiplication. Okay, so it will be minus 2 by 5. See, 3 will be cut. Minus 2 by 5 plus 5 by 2 and minus 3 by 3 2s are 6. So it's a 1 upon 4. Okay. Now minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 minus 2 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So if addition and subtraction is there, so we have to find the LCM of the denominator, convert all the fractions to common denominator, and then we can add up and divide it. So LCM of 5, 2 and 4 are 20. Okay, so minus 2 by 5 required to be multiplied by 4, then 5 by 2 will be multiplied and divided by 10, minus 1 by 4 will be divided and multiplied by 5, because 5 4s are 20, 2 10s are 20, 4 5s are 20. So it's a minus 8 upon 20 plus 50 upon 20 minus 5 upon 20. Okay, so now you can minus 8 plus 50 minus 5 upon 20. So 50 minus 8 and minus 5 will give you 37 upon 20. Okay, here again look at it, product is there. So 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7, okay, will be in the bracket. Minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2 will be there in the another bracket, plus 1 upon 14 into 2 by 5 will be there in the other bracket. Okay, now it is minus 6 divided by 5 7s are 35, minus 3 2s are 6, it's a 1 upon 4, plus 2 7s are 14, it's a 1 upon 35. Okay, so minus 6 upon 35 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 35. Okay, so there is LCM of 35 and 4 is 140. So minus 6 upon 35 will be multiplied by 4 divided by 4, minus 1 upon 4 multiplied by 35 upon divided by 35, plus 1 upon 35 will be multiplied and divided by 4. So minus 24 upon 140 minus 35 upon 140 plus 4 upon 140. Okay, so now common denominator will be put once. It's a minus 24 minus 35 plus 4. Okay, so minus 35 and minus 24 will be 59 plus 4 is 55. 55 upon 140. Okay, so we'll divide it by 5 again. So 11 upon 140 is divisible by 28. Okay, so this is the answer.